Do you ever find nothing of note when you're assessing a horse? The short answer is no. There's always some level of muscle spasm, soreness, restriction in range of movement, or lack of freedom of movement. It might be through the neck, the back, the quarters, the forelimbs, or the hind limbs. It may be that several of those areas are affected. So far, in my nearly 20 years of treating horses, I've not yet come across a horse where an improvement cannot be made in terms of comfort or freedom or range of movement. This includes the youngsters I work with. Think of it from a human point of view. Do you know an adult who doesn't ever feel stiff or sore in one area or another? How about teenagers? Maybe not so much of the stiffness, but plenty of the soreness. And going younger still, there are growing pains and the stresses and strains that come from learning to move through play as a child. Even babies benefit from treatment. Being born is a traumatic process for the neuromusculoskeletal system. My son was lucky enough to be gifted 5 cranial osteopathy treatments by Alison O'Doherty. As a baby, pretty much the only time that he slept deeply or for any length of time was after his treatments. He'd fall asleep during the treatments, and I could relax and breathe a sigh of relief, knowing that I'd got at least a couple of hours to take some rest and let my own body recover from the trauma of being a new mum. If neuromusculoskeletal dysfunction is normal in humans, I wouldn't expect it to be any different in horses. Add to that the fact that we ride them, and the physical stresses that go along with that. Is it any wonder that I've never yet come across a horse that I do not feel could be helped in some way, through either reducing soreness, easing stiffness, improving range of movement, or increasing the freedom of movement? I'm Sue Palmer, the Horse Physio, and I'm here to help you and your horse. I'd love to hear from you, so please don't be shy. Feel free to email me through my website and tell me about you and your horse. Thanks for listening. I appreciate you sharing your time with me.